Green and blue spaces, parks, rivers, and lakes are more than just scenery. They shape our health, communities, and our futures. But not all of Chicago's Asian neighborhoods experience green space equally. Green space has a big presence in our communities. The neighborhoods most populated by Asian people in Chicago are Chinatown, Bridgeport, McKinley Park, and parts of the north side uptown like Argyle, and they all have gaps where green space and blue space are severely lacking. But what exactly is green and blue space? Oftentimes the word green and blue space would probably make you think of a park or a pond, but really, green and blue space can vary in size from Lake Michigan to Grant Park, all the way down to just your lawn outside or the tree by your bus stop. And while our neighborhoods have big and unique parks that define each neighborhood, McKinley Park, Palmisano Park, Pingtown Park, and Lincoln Park, these highlight parks all have something unique that separates each of them from one another and gives the community a visit each. And on top of that, they all include blue space, which is rare for other parks in Chicago. But let's throw these parks out the equation. Where can we find other green and blue spaces in our neighborhoods? The truth is, apart from these highlight parks in our communities, some of our neighborhoods lack things such as grass, trees, and flowers. This becomes an issue when it affects the walkability, beauty, air quality, and temperature of our neighborhoods. Recognizing the value of small green space is important for the livability in our communities. So, how could we fix this? Well, current Mayor Brandon Johnson, along with several city aldermen, introduced the Hazel-Johnson Cumulative Impact Ordinance. This ordinance serves to relieve environmental stress on historically affected people groups and serves to, quote, strengthen protections for those environmental justice communities. The point of the ordinance is also to bring, quote, community, industry, and government together to create the framework for new development in overburdened communities. Now this raises more questions than it answers, like how has the Asian community in Chicago been affected by environmental justice, and what even is cumulative impact? Well, cumulative impact is a combination of environmental, health, and social stressors that people experience in their daily lives. It's cumulative because it builds up together and over a long period of time. This causes communities to fall behind, become marginalized, and disadvantaged. The Asian community in Chicago has been affected by environmental injustice in their own way, with issues such as redlining and lead exposure. But this video would be too long if I talked about every issue the Chicago Asian communities face. So let's get back to our issue of a lack of small green space. More importantly, let's look at some more poor examples of where green space is lacking and how I think we can solve this. In these places where green and blue space is lacking, there's a lot of gray, and according to color psychology, the color gray invokes emotions of boredom and dullness. These areas also have a lot of car traffic, which causes a lot of CO2 buildup, noise pollution, and car fumes, which are generally unpleasant to inhale. Due to these factors, these places can become discouraging to walk through and encourages more car usage rather than public transportation and walking, which further exacerbates the issues. My solution to beautifying our neighborhoods and to bring back more greenery is to plant trees with underplantings, either flowers or grass or bushes. If we plant these in green space dead zones, then we can beautify our neighborhoods while solving air pollution issues. While this sounds all good, you may be asking, who's going to do the work and how are we even going to pay for this? Well, I have an answer for that. One of the aldermen already involved with the Hazel-Johnson CIO is the alderwoman of the 12th Ward, which includes McKinley Park. If we involve the alderwomen of the 11th Ward and 46th Ward in on the CIO, then we would have more interest and backing for my proposal. With their involvement, we would be able to garner funding for this project, and in terms of labor, the planters could be Chicago youth employed by the One Summer Chicago program. This not only utilizes existing city resources, but also benefits Chicago's youth. By me making this video, I'm bringing attention towards the importance of small-sized green space and the benefits of bringing more of it to the Chicago Asian community. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you would like to be more involved with environmental justice within our community, you can follow Cage on Instagram and keep up with us. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. I hope I gave you reasons to care for your local Chinese and Chicago Asian community, and I hope you can get involved. Thank you.